And I hear that the alleged squatter is getting ready to move to another house, y'all. Again, you heard me right. The alleged squatter is getting ready to move. And I'm thinking, hold up. Didn't we just have a whole conversation about the job situation? Didn't we just hear that he supposedly quit? But then, when you actually listen to his words, his own words, out of his own mouth, there's a statement in there that makes you say, wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, let me rewind this, make sure I heard this right. Because that person actually said, them bitches knew that wasn't true. Because if you hurt somebody, then they wouldn't want to be around you. Now, that one statement right there, them bitches knew that wasn't true. Because if you hurt somebody, they wouldn't want to be around you. See, it was that statement, that one statement, that opens the door to a completely different question. That statement will have people raising their eyebrows. Good morning. Good morning, Sharon Gay in the house. Happy Saturday to you too, boo. That one statement, y'all. And it will ask, it have people going, hold up. Oh, that right. What? Wait a minute. Did you walk out? Or did them people walk you out? Did them people sit you down and have you in a hot seat? Was them people questioning you like you was down there at the precinct? Was you talking about abuse, the report, the mice? Well, I mean, we just talked about a whole story, y'all. Okay, we put two and two together. And we mutually had the same conclusion. People mutually put two and two together and came to the same conclusion. Did you quit? Or was there something else going on behind the scenes? And before y'all jump in your feelings and here she go. Here she go. Ooh, I'm just saying. Before y'all do all of that, okay? Because you know it's some of y'all that will. I want to say this. I'm not saying that I was right there. I knew exactly what happened, okay? I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is that this person's very own words, they created questions. They raised eyebrows. And people, they would say, something ain't right about that. Something ain't right about that. No. Y'all see the thumbnail? Deflection. Y'all know what deflection is? Period. And that's what we're going to talk about, because I think a lot of times things happen behind the scenes, and people tend to deflect. They tend to not want to address things that's uncomfortable. A lot of people tend to not want to talk about the truth, and so they march. They go marching. Oh, when the saints go marching in, they tend to, just the marching, because they don't want to talk about the questions that people is asking. They don't want to talk about the truth. They don't want to talk about that. Now, whether the truth might be embarrassing, whatever happened, they don't want to talk about that. So they talk about all this other stuff. All this other stuff to keep people from honing in on that one particular thing that came out your mouth. And in a previous live stream, we talked about it. Mouth, I'm talking about the honey, the jaws was shaking so fast. But y'all know I be on it. I gave y'all 3 examples. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now y'all put them 3 examples together. Thank y'all for the emojis going up. I see them. Y'all put them 3 together and come up with your own conclusion. Because sometimes, y'all, with some people, the easiest way to avoid the truth, the easiest way to not want to talk about certain things, the easiest way to keep up with them lies, the easiest way to wear that persona, that mask, is to start talking about everything else. Start talking about stuff that, honey, people ain't even up on. It's to start, and clearly, y'all see it clearly, to make you forget. And that's why y'all seeing boom, 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 video, 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 video. So you will not stay on that. You won't stay on that. But we about to go back to that. We about to go, all these videos, we finna talk, not the videos, because y'all know, we ain't finna do that. Okay, we're not finna talk about all of the drops, but we're gonna talk about the drops, if that makes sense. Why are you dropping them? Because you don't want to stick on that. Okay, you don't want to talk about that, and so therefore you're dropping them. No, honey, ain't nobody finna talk about somebody that's being locked up. Ain't nobody finna do that. No. Y'all already know. I'm going to tell y'all why. See, why you now have, he gave me flowers. Ooh, he gave me, honey, let me tell y'all, he gave me a Cadillac, which we know that'll never happen. And it's like everything that you're seeing is just showing people that the only thing that you're doing, and I say only in all caps, the only thing that you're doing is literally making everything that I have ever said, that I have talked to these women about, you making it seem true. You making it seem to everybody that you are now tricking for combos. You done went back to what was working before. See, I stand 10 toes down and I don't forget a thing. What I done said and what I be talking about and what I hear, right? That is why y'all see the videos. It don't got nothing to do with somebody being locked up. I mean, for real. It don't got nothing to do with that. He's such a how he say, real ninja. He's so real, and I know he good. He good. So we're not gonna talk about that. Nope, don't y'all get lost in the sauce with that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just lies and deflections. When a liar, a compulsive liar, when they tell 2-3 lies, they got to tell two, 3 more to cover up the 2-3 that they just done told. Period, point blank. A compulsive liar, they know that, and that's what they do. It's part of their personality. It's part of their DNA. It's just how they're made up. Period. All of that, you see that thick tongue, stick it out, and that's another thing. You can't stick that tongue out, but can we talk about why? Because your mouth dry. So that's the symptom of proteinuria. That's the symptom. A dry mouth. Ooh, child, honey, y'all. Come on up in here. Y'all, come on up in here. I ain't even said good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Get up, stop hitting that button. You know you got to be to work. Get little Day up. Tell Layton, come on, Layton, come on in here so you can brush your teeth. Come on. And where's my remote so I can turn this up so I can hear the brass? Cause honey, she finna go in. Get them children up. Tell them children go in that bathroom. Brush your teeth, wash your face. Y'all know what to do. We do it every morning. I'm just saying. So good morning, beautiful. Good morning and welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the Friend Zone with Brazzy. Y'all know I'm Brazzy. Y'all know I'm Auntie Kim. It is what it is, right? And y'all know how we do over here. We don't have to chase nobody down. I don't have to scream, even though sometimes I do scream. Sometimes I do, because my voice carries, right? But I don't make up no lies. I don't have to. Sometimes all you have to do is listen. I done told y'all that before over and over again. All you got to do is implement active listening. Just listen real good. That's all you got to do, especially to a liar. Honey, they lie so much. Which they think they got your attention because they're telling these grand lies, which we know they lies in their head. It's the truth to them, but you just let them go ahead, right? And so that's what they do. But anyway, over here, y'all know, we don't do all the extra because people will give you all the pieces that you need to that puzzle, to finish that puzzle. And then they want to get mad when you put the puzzle together, when you call them out on their bullshit, when you literally put them lies up for everybody to see. They want to get mad. They get mad at you like you done did something wrong. No, I just called you. I just called you on your shit. That's it. I made the people see. Where I'm telling you, you're a pathological liar. You this, you that. And I'm making the people see why I'm saying what I'm saying. So what I need for y'all to do, honey, I know some of y'all still laying down, honey, it's Saturday. And I'm off. Some of y'all up, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to get your weekend started. Whatever the case may be. It's early, y'all. It's early. Okay? If you up, you're an early bird, your body just used to, honey, go on in there, grab your coffee, get your breakfast, get comfortable, lay on back down, whatever you gonna do. But we are fit to have a conversation. Honey, we finna have another discussion, y'all, period. And I am literally fit to show y'all, I'm going to show y'all where deflection is what people use when they don't want to seem like what everybody is saying they are. We're going to talk about that, period, point blank. And to get this commentary started, y'all, let's start out with deflection. Let's start there, okay? Let's start there. Now, we all know what deflection is, and for anybody that don't, deflection is just what I said, honey. It's when somebody going round and round the damn mulberry bush because they don't want to talk about what happened last night at the club. So they talking about everything else because they don't want to talk about that, right? Plain and simple. That's what it is. Deflection is when the conversation gets redirected from the uncomfortable question that was posed, the uncomfortable topic that we talking about. That's what deflection is. Let me give you an example. If you ask somebody, oh well, did you take the money? Here's their response. Why you always worried about me? Why you took money last year, honey? Okay, y'all. Their statement. You took money last year, honey. They just told you yes. Without saying yes. They're talking about last year. But I didn't ask you about last year. I asked about the money. That's deflection. That is deflection, y'all, okay? If somebody say, oh, look at you, I'm pretty. Sometimes. But if somebody say, did you quit your job? Here they response go. Well, y'all say, my boss was jealous of me. Oh, wait a minute, huh? Say what now? Because I didn't ask you who was jealous of you. I asked you who did you quit your job? Okay? Did you quit, honey? Did you quit? Or yes or no? But they keep saying, well, everybody at that company was against me. Okay? Here we go again. Did you quit? Okay? See, they won't ask. This the third time you done said, did you quit? Because see, they ain't like me because I'm cute. I seen the side eyes. They ain't like me because see, I'm better than them. I ain't one of y'all. Okay, we heard that. Now for the fourth time, did you quit? Do y'all see where this pattern is going? It's like a pattern. It just keeps on. I'm trying to tell y'all about deflection. Okay? And that's what we're watching for. That's what y'all are seeing with every single upload. That's what y'all are getting. Deflection. You hear me I talk about circumvention. Okay, here's another prime example. Excuse me. I talk about circumvention. Y'all know what circumvention is. If you done had a fucking YouTube channel and your YouTube channel has been terminated because of violations to the community guidelines, y'all know how I've told y'all that a lot of channels is out here and they going up under the radar because YouTube literally oversees millions of channels. Okay, they don't have the manpower. That's why you have the bots in place doing some of the work. Yeah. So, but it's deflection. You have content creators that got a lot to say, right? But they're deflecting because they won't talk about circumvention. Why the fuck not? Because you know that you're sitting over there and you're circumventing. Period. Period. You know that you too not supposed to have a channel, but it's funny how they won't say nothing about that. It's funny how they won't say nothing about that. Y'all come on in, honey. Come on in. But like I was saying, y'all, we're talking about the avoidance of the question, right? And the question was, did you quit? Period. We done literally asked that question 4 damn times. Every time the answer was different. They was deflecting around that central question. Okay? Now, y'all, I know you see in the thumbnail and you see in the title. Oh, Hermione. Announced that she's moving again. And so I was listening, excuse me. I was listening and I heard the alleged squatter, because some people they out here calling her a serial squatter, okay? But I caught, I think it was two sentences where she was talking about moving to yet another house. And I want to be clear, y'all. I want to be very clear about something. Now, when a person moves from one house to another house, that don't automatically mean that they squatting. Okay? That don't automatically mean that they squatting or make somebody a squatter. Okay? Because people, they move for all kinds of legitimate reasons. Okay? People move because of their job. They might move because of a relationship. They might move because of family. They want better housing, whatever the case may be. Because life changes. Life out here, life for everybody, right? There's a million and one reasons why somebody might choose to move. But to me, if you have this particular person that has been deemed, that has been titled a serial squatter, okay, allegedly, that has been caught talking about evictions, talking about court dates, and I received this paper. They literally been caught, and people done formed their opinion and their perspectives, and they saying, "Oh yeah," and she doing the unthinkable. She out of touch with reality. So if that person, y'all, suddenly announces that they moving again, and get this, they announce it, right? Real quick, through 2 sentences in there. That's to get you back on the flowers and the barbecue. They deflected. They said it real quick, threw it in there, didn't stay on it. 2 seconds. I wonder if anybody caught that. If I'm the only one that caught that. And then they immediately went to talking about something else. Yeah. Naturally, y'all. Okay. If this person says they're getting ready to move right after losing a job, losing the income, naturally, in all caps, naturally, just naturally, people they gonna start questioning why. They gonna start forming their opinion. They're gonna start to have questions and throw that stuff out there about your arrangements, your living arrangements, the job, all that stuff. They're gonna be putting two and two together. Who the hell does that? Girl, nobody quitting no job, losing a main source of income. Cause let him tell it out of his own mouth. That job was a high stream of income. So I'm just saying, right? Especially y'all, the question's gonna be coming from the people because there's already been like questions or disputes, however you want to say it, about whether you over there living in a house that rightfully belongs to a couple that live down in Florida now. You over there living in a house that rightfully belongs to an elderly couple who done moved to another state to retire. I'm just saying. But it's being managed by somebody else. So it's questions like that. People build their own conclusion. They'll form their own perspective, their own opinion, all of that, right? But it's there. If people are questioning about you, of course, that's what they're going to say. It's called, it's kind of like, you know how you meet somebody for the first time, and that always sticks. When you meet somebody for the first time and you form your opinion about that person, that impression that you done formed, it sticks. It kind of sticks. And I think that's why, you're hearing certain people come to their platform and they want to make like they this and make like they that. But they're not talking about, well, this happened 4 years ago. And I said this and I said that publicly. I did this. They're not talking about none of that horrific shit. They ain't talking about none of that. They want to present themselves, okay, like a nun. They want to present themselves like a loving wife. They want to present themselves, but a lot of times when you have to sell yourself like that, when you got to sell yourself like that, and you got to put on a whole different persona, that's fake. That's fake. When people meet you for the first time, they're not going to, be like, I can't put my finger on it. That don't happen. You either cool or you're not. I promise you. People, they're from that first time that they meet you, they already know if they want to F with you or not. Period, point blank. Okay? You do not have to sit there and continue over and over and over to talk about, I'm a good person here, good person, yeah, we take that. What the fuck? That don't even make sense. Okay? Well, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. When we talk about the job situation or the moving situation, I think that's where people need to separate things, right? They need to separate what we know, what we know for sure, what we know through behavior, through past uploads, right? From just what we think, from what we just speculate. Period. Let's break that down, okay? What we know, what we have figured out from past uploads, from your own words, from your mama's words, from past boyfriend's words, yeah, from your brother words. I'm just saying, right? So you put the two in two different buckets, categories. What I know, what we done built, what we done put together, but what we, some people, just speculate, just saying, okay, well, it might be. No, 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 no. But that's just what it is, right? But we can ask questions without pretending that, we done been in court, we was sitting right there, we got all this paperwork in our hand. No, people can build their opinions, they can build what they want to think, they can damn say what the hell they want to do it. They can say what they think. And it just so happens a lot of people tend to lean left. A lot of people tend to honey, they've been talking about, honey, she done turned into a serious squatter. And I remember this and I remember that. Yeah, a lot of people, the past reflects on the future sometimes. Period, point blank. The past does. It have a lot to do with how another person looks at you, how they perceive you, their first impression about you, your reputation from the past and the present. It does have a lot to do with how people look at you. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Okay? And we're going to talk about this generally. Okay? We're going to talk about why somebody that is in like a unstable housing situation, why they might move frequently. Y'all see how I form them words? An unstable housing situation, why they might move a lot. So let's just break this down. Because if you got somebody and they are literally living somewhere and it's unstable, right? Or they allegedly occupying some property without paperwork, a lease, without a legitimate permission, without legitimate permission to be there. It's a lot of reasons. It's a lot of reasons why they might move a lot. Okay, it's a lot of reasons why they might move frequently. Yeah. Sometimes the property owner finds out about the situation. Sometimes property owners find out, somebody is up in my shit, squatted. Yeah, it's right here on YouTube, a lot of videos, right? Maybe y'all, there's an eviction going on, dispute going on, yeah, but you're not hearing about it. Y'all not hearing about it, because if you do, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna make me look bad. I told all these lies. I done told everybody how I'm Marilyn Monroe's long lost cousin. Done told everybody how I look just like her. Honey, I'm a boss bee. I'm shit. What? Shoot, it's rich over here, but people saying like, what? Huh? Boss rich. Say what now? Wait a minute, girl, you got a whole doggone. Is your cat a cat, or is your cat like, in the possums family species? I mean, because we ain't child. No, you supposed to be a influencer. I mean, and we ain't saying nothing, boss. Nothing. Not the shoes, the clothes, the baseboards, the walk, nothing. Everything. It's like you over there living like a junkie. I'm just saying. But we're talking about this property, y'all. Okay? Maybe that person, they don't. They ain't got no lease. That lease ain't stable. They're not even supposed to be there. So, that arrangement, whatever arrangement that they got, it done fell apart. That could be a reason why they're moving. Maybe they moving. Maybe the person might be moving because they're trying to stay ahead of the game. Period. They're trying to stay ahead of the game. And again, I say it again. They're trying to stay ahead of the lies. See, you can take lies and put in place of the word game. I'm just saying. These are possibilities that'll make you think. Okay? These are possibilities, scenarios that will make you think. But here's the distinction, y'all. Here is where you draw the line. Here is where you put the two in two different categories, right? This is where you examine the pieces. Mm-hmm. That's been already been talked about. That's been already been talked about. You just examine the words. That's it. And that's all. Just examine what the hell did I say. Period. Okay? Now, y'all, it's time. Let's go back to let's go back for a minute to the job situation. And I want to circle back because it makes sense. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. It makes a lot of sense. We was told a story about quitting a job. Mm-hmm. You was told a whole story. You was given a whole script, a little mini movie about quitting a job. But then you heard language, you heard words that suggested those words, and it told me, it let me know that something else went down. Mm-hmm. Something else went down. That's why I tell y'all, listen to the words. Because sometimes the contradiction is not always what other people might tell you. The contradiction ain't always in somebody else's commentary. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay? Sometimes it's sitting right in the main character. Mm-hmm, the main character. It's in their explanation, their commentary. Period. If they sit and they tell you, I quit. Oh, I walked out of the ass. No, because I ain't even there no more. You say you ain't there. Okay, girl. I know that's right, girl. Mm-hmm. But then, y'all, 2 seconds later, 2 seconds later in the same video, see, y'all took me from a job. See, y'all hold up. They took a job from you? I thought you said you quit. And we uncovered that. We uncovered it. And then the very first statement, why wouldn't a child want to be around you? Why would you say if you hurt somebody, then they're not gonna want to be around you? Them bitches knew that wasn't true. Wait a minute. So why you didn't tell people about what wasn't true? What was said about you that wasn't true? Why you just like strategically skipped over that like you playing hopscotch and went into talking about you quit? Why you didn't tell the people what they called you in the office, set you down, and was talking? What didn't happen? What did somebody say? That when you say them bitches didn't know that was true, what are you talking about, boo? What you talking about? Because you never did break that down. And that's why people putting their finger on their chin and saying, hold up. Damn, Brad's right now. She on to something. I'm just saying. It's what them people said. Okay? When you're sitting over there and you're talking about them bitches knew that wasn't true. What they said, what the bitches supposed to say. What happened? After you allegedly hurt somebody, see, it was easy for people to put two and two together. That was real easy. And why, you made them statements, okay? Now, see, what you done did by saying all this stuff is you done created questions. And you think everybody's stupid and slow and dumb. You think everybody want to see barbecue. You think everybody want to see fucking flowers. You think everybody want to see that damn cat. You think everybody want to see some rain. You go on that top porch. No, honey. You think everybody what the truth of the matter is, the people, honey boo, they're looking at that white line. The people is looking at them thick ass roots. The people is laughing and pointing and this and that like it's what they watching Carrie. I'm just saying, I'm gonna give it to you, honey. I'm a straight shooter. Okay? You have created questions that does not sound right. The story does not sound right. So, with all them videos, y'all, that is why I said, y'all, Put two and two together. Put two and two together, y'all. There was a report put in. Somebody was fired. Because, I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep this footage. It's almost like you saying, I got this just in case they do this. It's almost like you trying to intimidate. You trying to put a threat out there to say, if you do this, I'll do this as get back.
Good morning, Brandon Plays.
It's almost like that's what you're saying with me listening, okay, to what came out of her mouth. So I'm asking you, can you explain that for the people? See, that's why y'all, like I said, y'all, that's why it's so many videos. How many times since then? How many y'all done seen? About 30. But y'all ain't got no explanation on that. What was said? What them bitches didn't know was true. You ain't getting no update, no explanation on the protein urea, but can sit up and say, people love me. I'm a guru. I'm a legend. You can sit up and say that, but yet it's still okay. Well, if you know that, and you know you got genuine support, and you know people love you, and you know you this, and you an influencer, honey, and people, ooh, if you know that girl for real, then you know they care about your health, right? So why you tell them people that you got protein urea, but you ain't gave them an update? It was just, I got the protein urea, I got the results, the nurse called, this and that. Yeah, I let y'all know, but ain't nobody heard a damn thing, period. Ain't nobody heard a thing. And that's why I told y'all don't get caught up in that, all that. Yeah, taking these vitamins, y'all see the elderberry, this vitamin and that. No, honey, that's Zoloft, Trazodone, that's mood stabilizers and all that shit, okay? Don't, please, y'all, don't get lost in the sauce, okay? Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something, because I want y'all to understand. When we change, not when we, okay, they, because I ain't no damn deflector or liar, when they change the subject of something and don't stick on something, don't talk about that something, you brought it up, but you stop at a certain point. You stop at a certain point, like you damn literally playing connect the dots. You stop at one of them dots and you don't even finish. The what you call it, rat race, the rat race. You don't finish the maze. You stuck. Just like one of them rats that you seen running around in that kitchen. Or maybe one of them rats that they use in the laboratory, okay? Changing the subject, y'all, does not change the facts. You can talk about the flowers. You can talk about mama buying you some new clothes. You can talk about that nappy-headed man, that your girlfriend, child, please. People, I'm going to tell y'all, from what it's looking like, honey, you so down bad now, you done became the damn help. You going and folding up people's clothes and washing, scrubbing their toilets and taking out their trash. How you go from being the guru and a YouTube celebrity to now you the damn help? I'm just saying. How do you go from Cartier glasses, Cartier shades, being a seafood connoisseur, to now I am the help? How do you go from that? I'm just saying, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all how. Like I've always told y'all, God don't like ugly. Okay, when you can, you so big and you point out somebody else's flaws a lot, and I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't give a fuck. I know it's gonna be some of y'all. You point out all her flaws, show damn do, because she points out the homeless man that was standing up there at the store with that trash bag. She pointed out his damn flaws when she said, "Rex made me do it." She pointed out his flaws, and it was clear as water, clear as ice that man was dealing with the mental capacity. It was clear as day that man may have been on drugs, It was clear as day that man was homeless, okay? It was clear as damn day. Not only that, she done sat and she pointed out her mama's damn chronic bodily pain. She pointed that out. She pointed out the girl she met at the park. She pointed out her drug addiction. Be like you ain't never been addicted to crack cocaine. Huh? I'm just saying. Your mama told everybody, girl, you've been smoking since you were 15. Your mama made a video and told everybody. I'm just saying. See? Brett, I'm not reporting anything that's got a question mark. I'm reporting anything that I'm speculating and making up. I'm reporting everything that came from her mouth, the mama's mouth, an ex, or something like that. Because y'all, when with me, when it comes me, what? Honey child, they can't, we can't get on the commentary. Can't get on that. Well, let's just say she's sitting over there bullying. Let's just say that and file some strikes. And file some strikes. Shout out to YouTube. And let me just file these reports. Yeah, let's do 50 of them. Make sure the bitch can't come back. I'm just saying, that's how people get. That's how people get. Remember I told y'all, jealousy breeds envy. Envy breeds hatred. Okay? When somebody do not like you, hate you really bad, for real, they will do whatever to slow you down, to sabotage you. Okay? When they don't like you, when they got it dead set, a boat lock, okay, in their head, something telling them, they turn into a green-eyed monster, y'all. Green-eyed monster. I'm telling you, I can talk about it because I literally walked through it. I went through it last year. Had one hater so bad, honey, YouTube said, man, get up off of here, period. Just go, just bye. And I talk shit. I talk shit because of that. I said, YouTube knows. They know. I'm an asset. This channel might not be where I want it to be, but I guarantee you it's going to get there, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop learning. I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm not going to stop motivating, because I don't care what some people like, she motivated. Honey, child, please. Girl, gone. Ain't no way I'm going to let somebody dim my light and tell me that I'm not motivated. Can't be. So a total stranger, you seem cool. You seem like I can talk to you, Miss Kim. Can I just talk to you? I just told y'all that. I think, yesterday, day before? Little young girl. You know why she wanted to talk to me? Because I am nurturing. Okay? I'm like a mother figure. I done raised my children and other children too. And I'm grateful for the little bit of wisdom that I have, that God done granted me with, that I can share with somebody else, because everybody might don't have a mama to talk to. Everybody might don't have a mother to get some advice from. Okay? Some people got a mama and she out there doing the same thing that the damn kids doing. She still dang cocked up, cocked like a pistol, trying to have some damn kids. Trying to damn secure her baby daddy. If you don't sit down somewhere, you and them cobwebs, Charlotte. I'm just saying. But y'all, when we talk about deflection, y'all, you know how I told you that if you change the subject, you can sit up and drop 50 million videos all you want to and talk about other stuff. You're still not changing the fact. You're not changing the fact, baby. You ain't changing the fact that they let you go. You're not changing the fact that now people is out here thinking that you is literally you moving from house to house like that because you squatting. Allegedly, people is thinking that you squatting. So you're not changing that fact. You're not changing the fact of what your mama said. You're not changing the fact of what you did to your mama. You're not changing the fact of all of this stuff that people now knows about you. And anybody else, if the shoe fits, wear it. And anybody else, if the shoe fucking fits, wear it. Okay? Period. You're not changing that fact. Okay? So literally, y'all, okay? I feel like, you know how I always say, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And if it's good for the fucking goose, it's good for the gander. Period. Okay? You mean to tell me that you can dish it, but you can't take it? Do Brazzy got to turn into finesse 2 times sister and say, honey, and well, how he say? It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when Brazzy do it. Say what? See, y'all hoes, y'all can talk about me, boo. You can talk about me. You can talk about another creator if you want to. You can talk about people's appearance, people's hair, people's shoes. Yeah, mama down there getting a stove or she done got a voucher from that organization. Yeah. You want to talk about the man that's helping your mama with the thing while you sitting down like your heels gonna be hanging off of them doggone men shower shoes, them men prison ass shoe slides you be wearing. Okay? But then when soon as people start talking about him, run to I can't stand this, y'all. Like, bitch, you had all this smoke. You was literally sticking your chest out. You said it with your whole entire chest. And then when a mug buck back, they run to the principal's office. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Now you've been trying to keep it cool, stay in your place, okay, stay in your own lane, do this and do that, and boom. But I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of times that ain't nothing but distraction. Okay, that's the imp. You know how I tell y'all that Satan, he'll use anything, your dog, your cat, eyelash. You can't get your ponytail slick on one damn side. You know what I'm saying? You got a thick ass patch up here, seem like that damn patch is curly as hell. It just won't lay. The devil will try to come, okay, and mess with you in any kind of way. So you have to pray for discernment. You gotta pray, stay prayed up, okay? Because for real, we all are humans. We all are working. Well, I'm gonna just say most people, it still works in progress. Okay, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. When a mug, sometimes we fall short. Okay, we fall short, and when a mug try to bring it up out of you, they keep on poking the bear. Yeah, they'll bring it up. Yeah, like for real, like for real. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When I'm taking a pit stop, okay? Sometimes you can enter the room. You can enter the room, whatever space. It could be school, okay? It could be a classroom, whatever. All right, y'all know how to feel in. Just it apply to your life and however it might apply. But you enter a room. Them chicks don't know you. They don't know you. They don't know you. But you know what? You intimidate them hoes. You know why you intimidate them? Because of how you walk. You intimidate them with your spirit, boo. Your spirit has woke up their spirit, right? The demonic spirit. Your spirit is causing them to feel some type of way. They like looking at you, with the poodle lips and stuff. Now they don't want to mess with you like that. Because they intimidated. They think you coming for them. Like, period. I done told y'all in the past. I don't care, girl, you going to school, work, whatever, look presentable. Don't just throw something on. And I don't care if your hair ain't done, honey, rock an iced tea. Make sure them edges is done, okay? You ain't using that cheap gel to turn white. No, I'm telling because chicks is petty. Chicks is petty. They hate for any reason. Any reason. Honey, some chicks, y'all, they petty. They petty. Okay? Y'all, so, like I said, I had to be finessed 2 times for a minute. But let's not get it messed up. Please, let's not get it messed up or misconstrued. Okay? People love, especially her, love to pick, girl, what? Everything that you done said about somebody else, you literally can take that doggone flip-flop, because I ain't gonna say glass slipper, damn feet too damn big and wide and flat to fit. No, hell no, busting that damn slipper up. No, I ain't gonna take it that far. But you literally talking about yourself. You literally, all you doing is projecting. The words that I be using and telling these people about, you wouldn't know nothing about. But you literally projecting. You're talking about yourself with everything that comes out of her mouth. People could say, yep, she tricking again. Look, you sitting up and you think it's cute. You talking about, I ain't lonely. I ain't feeling lonely type. I just had company. You think this shit sound good? You think that that's cute when you got a whole audience of women When you done said, oh, the analytics say my target audience is women. You think it sound fucking good with you sitting up talking about how many damn Peters done ran up in you and shot the club up, bitch, shot your face up, shot your hair up. You think that's cute? Huh? You need to be, but if you talk about Bethany, if you talk about your sister, and we ain't never, y'all ain't never, that mess ain't never been connected to her. Never. See, I done told y'all that time she was when she was staying with old Uncle Ray, about tore up that lady doggone faucet, rinsing them damn greens out. Cause that's all she be doing is rinsing. She don't be soaking them. She don't know what's up with them greens. Okay, rinsing them greens out. But hey, she got a husband. Okay, she got a husband. Kudos, congratulations to her. Ain't nobody tell you to go out there at 13 and be hot because your titties was big, your butt was big, and you out here fooling these damn men and getting them locked up and shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell you to be hot in your tail. We'll know what's up. Y'all know. I call Will 3 Dreads. He know what's up. I done told y'all before. Will an old head. He know what the deal is. That's why he would never wife her up or boo her up. Come on, y'all. Let's get with the times. We in 2026. That mother, she be sitting over there and she be doggone. She be deflecting for one.
Lying.
She be sitting over there though, and she be lying and trying to wear a mask and a persona, making like she this and that. But come on, real chick come through and tell you what it really is, and tell you what it put it down like that. And that's why it was report y'all. I don't even want cash. I just want to go. Of course, the fuck you do want me gone. Of course, you do want me gone. I'm not the only one. I ain't the only female that's like this. It's a lot of chicks like that. Yeah. Because I irritate your spirit. Yeah. I irritate your spirit because I know what time it is, boo. They don't make them like me no more. Huh? That's why I can tell you, they said a real chick stand up, especially in this sector. You better know Braz is standing up. You better know that. I'm standing up. Anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, let me get on back to this. Now, where was I at? What are we talking about? Well, shit, honey, we talk about deflection. We talk about deflection. We're talking about how she can talk about everybody else, but soon as somebody talk about her, she want to run to the principal's office. She want to cry now. She want to cry. Boy, that time, y'all, she sat on the bed. Oh, honey, she sat on the bed and she was like, I think I'm having a nervous breakdown. Here I come. Because y'all know, I know she didn't just say that. See, you trying to what? I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. You mean, girl, you was just as hard as NWA. You was ready to be a doggone ninja with an attitude. All at first. You was just down, honey. You was down for Eric B and Rakim and them. You was down. I'm just saying, and then soon as somebody get up in your shit, here you go. You running to management. You running and you telling YouTube that somebody's sitting up cyber, but you wait a minute, you didn't talk about when you was doing it. That's what let me tell y'all. See, I'm having a nervous breakdown. I think I'm going through it right. Well, one of them doggone nutty buddies I told her that you need to tell her you're having a nervous breakdown. All y'all did was literally make her damn look stupid and gave me something else to damn talk about. That's it. That's all y'all did. Child, she sat over there on the bed, y'all, and she was like, Daddy, it's been going on for years. And here I come. Here I come, just as slow. I said, hold on, let me get my own. Child, this right here. Let me put on a little lip gloss right fast because I already know I'm about to break this shit the fuck down. And I did. I said, what? I know you fucking lying. I know you just didn't say that you was ready to take a noose and take a leap off the damn bridge, the nearest bridge. Say that you was having a nervous breakdown. First of all, bitch, people that's having a nervous breakdown, if you was there, you remember that live shout out to you, okay? I told her, I said, honey, people that's having nervous breakdowns, they don't know what the fuck is going on with them. Why do you think they have to give them shots and stuff? Well, in her case, it'll be a tranquilizer. She need one of them shots that them horses get. Yeah, see, you got to lay her down. I'm just saying, right? But I was like, what? Hold up. So it's been going on for years and you just now having a nervous breakdown? Like, for real? Because even the post office workers, they don't really snap until like they lose their job or something. They snap immediately and come back up in there, and you turn into an active shooter. If we done talked about active shooters. See, I could go on and on. I could go on and on. Okay, I'm giving it to the people, girl. We talk about stuff that happens in real life, but you wouldn't know nothing about that. You wouldn't know nothing about teaching these people about active shooters because only damn job since I've been out here and covering you, right? Only job I done seen was her down there in that dang smoked up damn room, made like calling people on the damn phone at a telemarketing place. Yeah, now what y'all was asking the people? What y'all was trying to sell mops? I'm just saying, child honey pie. Anyway, y'all. So it's like what she do. It's like what she do. Talk about other people. Talk about somebody's relationship. Talk about somebody past. Good God, I told you. I said, oh, she couldn't wait. Dang, she couldn't wait. You mean you ain't even gonna let 2 weeks go by? A month? She couldn't fucking wait to talk about her girlfriend. Yeah, she was with him. His house show was snapping his grooming. And I had y'all know I came through. Y'all know I came through. Oh, for real? She just opened up, man. You just gave me all kind of permission. For real. So it's okay for you to talk about somebody grooming, but it's not okay for somebody to talk about your grooming. Let's talk about it, y'all. And I did. You know what I'm saying? And I did. So what I'm saying is, don't get mad. Don't get mad because I talked about your grooming and then run to the principal. Y'all see what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? If it's cool when they do it, when she do it, it should be cool when everybody else do it. Period. Okay? That's all I'm saying, right? So y'all, when we talk about deflection, you never ever answered the original question, Bookie Butt. You never answered the original question. The original question was, did you quit? You still ain't. You trying to say you quit, but the things is not adding up to a person who quits the job. It's not adding up. People done caught you in another lie. We keep catching you in lies. We're not fishing, girl. You're the only one who fish. Who runs to sitting on the damn dock of the bay with your fishing rod. You the only one who be listening to damn Sam Cooke. Ain't that man name? Sitting on the dock of the bay. Yeah. You the only one who be doing that, just the fishing and coming up with these men in purple t-shirts, green t-shirts, old retired men. Yeah, you the only one who think like that, and the only thing they can give you is a damn piece of barbecue. Fuck up out of here. Dang, get in the kitchen, girl, and throw out some chicken, get a thing of barbecue and make your own barbecue. What the fuck? Come on now. I'm just saying. Who Lord have mercy, y'all. So, y'all, I want to talk about something else, right? I want to talk about something else. Let's talk about TikTok for a minute because I've seen something. And I said, I know you fucking lying. You trying to take shots, boo. You trying to take shots. I know you ain't trying to take shots at me. You want to get on the court with me, bitch? Hell no, because I done invited your ass. I done invited you plenty of times and you will not. You won't take the invitation. You will not take the invitation, period. Okay? First thing, only thing I got to say is, baby, YouTube got you. YouTube got you by the balls. They got you by the clitoris. Oh, yeah. Because you circumventing. They going to get your motherfucking ass. They going to get you up out of here. Just wait on it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to tell the people, don't hold your breath waiting. Just wait on it, though. It's coming. Okay? That's why let me tell y'all, drop the link. Yeah, I'm over on TikTok, huh? Y'all notice that? Boy, it's let's see, 1, 2, 3. I done seen 4 people from this sector. 4 people. Since I made the announcement that I was on TikTok, y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't give a fuck what platform it was. You still ain't gonna be the commentary queen. You still ain't gonna be better than me, bitch. You still ain't gonna be able to lay it down like I do. You still ain't. You know why? Because you ain't real. None of y'all, you ain't real. Period, point blank. When you have a platform, if you want to be a motivational speaker, if you want to help the people, whatever you want to do, you ought to be able to know. You ought to be able to do it without entourage. You ought to be able to do it without people doggone putting batteries in your back. You ought to be able to do it because it's just in you. I said it because it's real, right? Now let me tell y'all something. Y'all support me, support the child. Oh, greedy self. That's all you gonna do is spend their money up. That's it for some food. Okay, that's it, and that's all. They just paying for their entertainment. It's like going to the movies. Okay, it's like going to the movies. You notice ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Ain't nobody jealous of that or anything. You know because everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Even they know. None of them. None of them. You don't see nobody's real name over there. Nobody, because they don't want the general public to know that that's what they're doing. They rather pay a damn bald-headed scallywag. They rather pay a bald-headed scallywag black woman to sit up and literally talk about other black women, talk about young women, young single mothers who trying to raise kids, who done literally said, yeah, I'm going to be a millionaire one day, who got it set out. That's what they want for their children. You took her dream and ripped it. Just like Boosie's daughter said, yeah, honey, I get up on the mic. Yeah, they'll take all the pages and rip them out the book. What? You did that. And I had to come through. And I put your big stinking ass up on a pedestal, bitch. And then I broke you down. You ain't hitting on 2 pennies. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. Come on, because we waiting on you. Yeah, I'm waiting on you. Come on. Come on, we're going to throw a welcome party for you, motherfucker. Okay, because you don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a big difference between TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, y'all share this shit out. Wake that motherfucker. Wake that bear up. Wake up. Okay, it's a big difference between YouTube and TikTok. Okay? They're not the same. They're not the same, boo. They got very different cultures. Okay? You think that you're going to come to TikTok with that energy, they're going to rip your ass to shreds. What? You think you're going to bring that same energy over there? Baby, it's 2 different audiences, 2 different types of people, period. And y'all know I'm not lying. It's 2 different content formats. Okay, you don't know shit about no fucking TikTok. The way y'all saw that is because the motherfucker want to be the brand so fucking bad. I'm telling y'all don't know. Okay, this mug has been jealous of me since I came out here and started popping my shit. Since I started saying I'm the fucking commentary queen, bitch. Get up. Let me get that. Get up. Let me get that throne. Let me get that seat. Huh? How about that? When I literally say, I'm taking this mic. Let me get that. And I want it customized. I want my mic to have rhinestone Swarovski crystals at that. I want it to have pink rhinestones on it. Huh? Let me show the people how to do it. This how y'all do it. You learn this. You do this. You get this subscription. You get that. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Yeah, motherfucker, only thing you want a doggone talk about is a rapper. Huh? Is a rapper. Say what? You can't do it like me, boo. You cannot do it like me. I don't care. She gonna try to use my picture. Y'all hell motherfucking y'all told that bitch the other day. And use it, bitch. Use another one. I'ma report and report and report and report. That's right, cause I can. What you thought? Because you got other motherfuckers scared of you, bitch. You got other girl, honey, let me slow it down, y'all. Let me slow it down. But I'm just going to tell you what God loves, and God loves the truth. TikTok and YouTube is 2 different systems, 2 different content formats. You're not going to come over to TikTok. No, baby. No. You think you're going to sit up over there? Huh? And bully, cyber bully? Huh? You think that's what's going to go down over there? Huh? What you think? Because all them people that might be in your chat, and you think they and they come over there, you think that's how it's gonna go? Yeah, Herman thought the same thing. She thought the same thing. Remember, she tried it. I said, "Well, shit, let me go see. Watch this, huh? Watch this." I was like, "Usher, watch this, watch this." Yeah. Oh, y'all, I grind on 5 platforms. Woo, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube, Patreon. and TikTok. I say what? Say what now? Hold the fuck up. Well, why I ain't seen you over on your tickety tockety top? Why I ain't seen you over there? Since you on all of them, who ain't nobody paying? Nobody is going to pay your ass. Your nobody is not fit to pay you, boo. They're not finna pay you, okay? To see you sit up and lie, to see you sit up and talk about try to make somebody feel bad because they on the straight and narrow when you literally is soliciting kids, exploiting kids. You literally, your background is messed up from the flow up. Ain't nobody gonna pay you to talk about uh all that bullshit because it's all bullshit. Period. Nobody's gonna pay you for that. They're not. They're just not, boo. They're not gonna pay you for that. Okay. So when I went to TikTok, hey, hey, oh, wait a minute, Charnay. It looked like that might be pronounced Chardonnay with the N-E-I. Charnay Taylor said, hey. I'm not sure, but I hope I pronounced it right. Charnay Taylor. But people not gonna pay you for that. They're just not. And so I went to TikTok, y'all. I went to TikTok and I said, well, shit. I looked up. I said, well, I know that. I know you fucking lying. Motherfucker, this man, she ain't have a damn. I think it was almost 100 subscribers, followers. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what they say. Shit. Then yeah, she ain't have but almost 100 followers. And then you got another one over there. And this is their excuse. Because I'm telling you, in your mind, you think that you're gonna be hot over there. You think that what the same thing is gonna happen over there. But let me break this down to y'all. Let me put y'all down ratchet ass, okay? Don't want to accept that you're getting old. Don't want to accept that. Let me put your mind to ease a little bit, okay? Let me put your mind to ease a little bit. This is a sector. This is not even the culture of YouTube. This is a sector. Some people done literally for their child. They chose to do a bunch of cussing. They chose to act ratchet. Okay, they chose to do this. They chose whatever you might choose to do for your platform. It's your platform. You can do that. Okay, period. They in their mind they think their subscriber count might be 12,000. Their subscriber count might be 70,000 or 80,000. Whatever the case may be. I'm just throwing numbers out there. But in their mind, I want y'all to know the truth. I want y'all to know the truth. The subscriber count don't mean a damn thing. That's not what's going to get you to the next level, period. Your subscriber count is not going to get you invited, baby. It's not going to get you invited to what is it? Yeah, TikTok. I don't know if YouTube having one. I haven't got an email, but TikTok, they having a festival coming up, and it's for creators. But you have to get invited, okay, to the TikTok headquarters. You got to get invited. You know, TikTok got a lot of programs and stuff that you literally apply for. But it's a lot of people, boy, honey. Okay, I'm just saying, people, y'all, they're using because they might have a following on YouTube. And so in their mind, they think that they can go over on TikTok and they just don't blow. You know what I'm saying? But people really don't see. Well, only thing they doing, they just trying to show somebody else up. That's it, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? But bitch, I done told you before. Damn, how many times do I gotta keep telling you? I wouldn't care if you had 2 million followers, bitch. I'm still gonna motherfucking do what the fuck I do. I'm still gonna say what I want to say. I'm still gonna break it down for the people. I'm still going to be hot. I'm still gonna be better than you. I don't care because your shit is trash to me. Your shit is fucking quality, and that's it. My shit is quality, bitch. Okay? My words is quality. I have told my people, I know I cuss a lot. Yeah, I cuss like a drunk sailor. But guess what? I'm working on it. I pray about it. I know what I need to do. That's right. I done told my people, but you, it's just in you. It's just in you. Y'all hold on. So before I had told y'all to hold on, we was talking about TikTok versus YouTube, and I was telling y'all that the difference in the two platforms and how they have different cultures. They have different audiences. They have different. They just do everything different over there. They even got a different enforcement system. Okay, and for TikTok, when we talk about enforcement systems, they use kind of like YouTube because they use a strike-based enforcement system as well, right? But that system, it depends on the policy and the harm of, the severity. Let me say it like that. The severity, right? TikTok says that accounts, they can be banned permanently after they don't reach the threshold, okay, versus other violations. They so severe that they can be banned on a first strike basis. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, okay? And like just like YouTube, those strikes, they will expire. And I think it's 90 days for TikTok. Okay, so when we talk about YouTube, y'all know they use warnings and strikes too, honey. I can talk about that because I went through it. Okay. And on YouTube, the first community guideline violation, that's typically a warning, but it's typically a warning. And I think, y'all know how I told y'all about Blue Veins striking me, and that was my first strike. That was a warning. I got a warning. And I had to go to school. And the school, back then, the school was kind of like a cartoon thing. It was like Yogi Bear. And you know what I'm saying? And you answered some questions about the community guidelines. I did that. But y'all know I think outside the box. I did it with my people. Okay? And so that was a warning for me. Okay? And so that's why I always tell y'all, like, boom, those 4 false strikes added with that warning, that was 5 strikes that I done got. So I can sit up and I can talk about that. But the second strike, okay? Like, let me back it up. Like, when you get the first strike on YouTube, it can restrict your posting. Okay? Excuse me, the second strike, okay, within that same 90-day period, that can result in a 2-week restriction of posting. Okay? And when I say like restrictions, sometimes it might be your interference with live, your ability to go live. When I had the false strikes on me, I couldn't go live. And then something just told me to go live one day. I was at work and I tried it and the shit worked. I was like, dang. But in my opinion, I still think that YouTube was looking at who the strike was coming from. They was looking, when they did their thorough investigation, I think they looked at a lot of different aspects, right? Because they saying, I always said that YouTube knew what was up. They knew that they know that I don't be sitting over here bullying, cyberbullying. They know that. They know that this channel, this channel, okay, this brand, y'all see it right there on the screen, okay? That pretty purple and silver. The friend zone with Brazzy. They know that this channel, this brand is an asset and not a liability. But mugs sitting up and they are doing live streams for 8 and 9 hours, and the entire time, you know what I'm saying? They are cyberbullying. They are cursing. They are yelling, and they are just talking about somebody physicalities the whole entire time. They're not dropping a message. They're not trying, engaging. They're not doing anything, right? That's meaningful. And so that's why I always say that. Now, when you get 3 strikes within that same 90 days on YouTube, it could result, and I say could result in channel termination. Now, for anybody that don't know, and I'm going to stop it right there, y'all. Y'all give me 2 and 2. I'll be back. wasn't even monetized. But when I tell you, I started getting up on that mic every day. Every day. What? And talking about real life versus fake ass personas and what how this person is deceiving the people, lying to the people. When I started doing that, I was hitting, hit after hit. There's no other way to put it. I mean, and I did what I did so good, which is true. I kept it so real that I gained 5,000 subscribers in 28 days. And you know how I did that? Thinking outside the box. See, her mom wants to think outside the box and she want to come with lies. Baby, I think outside the box and I come with nothing but the truth. Just being real, just keeping it real with the people, just talking to the people. That's what commentary is. We just talking to the people. And so, I was all kind of bitches. I was this and that, and oh bitch, you ain't gonna get but a picture, and bitch, you ain't gonna do this. Oh, for real? Well, I got your man to drive from Florida all the way to North Carolina to pick me up, boo, and he came bearing gifts. Okay, and the whole 3 months that I had people waiting on the interview, boo. You think he wasn't all gonna sit? Y'all get on up out of here because I got proof. Do this, huh? Oh, well, this costs that and this costs that. What? Hitting me off. I mean, I'm just saying. And that's what a real man does. That's what a real man does. So, you're making the people think that you got it like this and you got it like that. Baby, let me show you something. What she used to say? Llama. Llama? Well, let me show you how llama put it down in, boo. Okay? I'm just saying, let me show you how llama put it down. And I did that. Period. Okay, and that's one of the reasons y'all have never heard about the interview like it did not happen, because I had her so embarrassed. So she felt so much shame when she looked up and I was standing in front of the Benz, when I was sitting in the very seat that she too that sat in. And I told the people she couldn't even lock that man down. Come on now. She couldn't even lock that man down. That man had his own business going on, jury on every fingers and everything. She couldn't lock him down. But I would never go behind the likes of Herman. I would never. Okay? I'm just saying. But let me put this out there. No, he did not, because you know how some people did rumble stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it before they start jogging. No, he did not. He never tried to come on to me. He never disrespected me. He treated me with the utmost respect, and our interaction with each other, it was just like brother and sister. Y'all, if you saw the interview, we had 2 parts. Part 1 was in a restaurant here in my city. Part 2, and that restaurant was 5-star, is 5-star. Part 2 was in his Mercedes Benz. Okay, and so if you've seen either part of it, then you already know that yes, me and Derek, our pictures, our photos was on everybody's thumbnail in this sector. Literally, that time it was hot. Okay, so boom, you ain't gonna get better picture. You ain't gonna get better pictures. Okay, and so I showed it anyway. So I wanted to say that, y'all. I was literally talking about me and my disclaimer, okay, and how what she says and what I say, they're not equating, because they're not one and the same, okay. But I do want to say this. Look, Brett's not trying to get in her head. Okay, I'm not trying to get in her bank account, which is damn depleted. Okay, I mean, I think on the bank account she down because she done said is Cash App. Period. She done said it. Y'all remember Cat Daddy Lewis that went down to Florida to pick up. I'm just saying, I can get into that too. Okay, but and I don't, y'all. I don't want to make like I know every single thing. I just bring my commentary to y'all. Okay. To show you guys that what you are seeing is fabricated. What you are seeing does not happen in real life. Everybody knows what goes down in real life, baby. No. You're not on the up and up over there. What it is though, if you leave, okay? If you leave, I don't know if you done backslid or what, but your uploads, how you be looking, the things that's happening that you bring to YouTube, your the places that you're living in, the things that you come out your mouth and you say, it's looking like you done backslid and you done slid down into a damn bowl of alcohol. It's looking like you done relapsed. I'm just sorry. I'm just saying. It's looking like to the people that you have relapsed. Everybody that's connected to her, the white girl at the park, she looked like she smoked. I'm just saying. Down there when she worked at the telemarketing place, the friend girl that stayed with her and Bucky, that girl, she literally sat, because she never showed her face on camera, right? But we heard her voice. And the things that girl did and stuff, it just kind of would make you think that maybe she on the same, type of time as somebody that's going through it with drugs or going through it, with homelessness. I don't know, because she ended up moving in with Bucky over there with her mom. Period. Okay. And so y'all, that's what we do. That's all. We just literally talk about the information that somebody else, that her mom, whether it's her mom, Blue Veins, or whoever, they put it publicly on the internet. We're allowed to examine the information. Period. We're allowed to talk about it. Okay? Now that's fair use, y'all. And that's exactly in all caps what the hell we gonna do in the friend zone. Period. We're going to examine it. We're going to analyze things. We're gonna analyze their words, and we're gonna talk about it. How about that? Who can stop us from doing that? I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying.
Besides you.
So y'all, let me get this bacon out the oven. Hold on one second. That you 60 and you went last week to get a damn stomach damn ring, a belly ring. Girl, will you let these young girls be young girls? Will you stop trying to keep up with them? Stop, y'all. And look, y'all didn't hear. She talking about her stomach is numb. Girl, honey, I can tell the people why your stomach might be numb.
Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know? Her stomach is numb because she did not, when she got her, when she got that BBL down in the Dominican Republic, that bottom shelf BBL, it's things that you have to do to keep a BBL up. She didn't do that. She got the BBL and she was so raring to rub it in and brag and compare and body shame other women. Y'all know how she do. That her stitches busted. And yes, there was holes, blood, pus, stuff was leaking. And she had to cover the holes up with Band-Aids. No lie. I mean, she went live and put it out there. It's nothing that I'm making up. So she had to cover it up. She didn't keep up with her drainage massages. She never went back for what they do, round 2. I don't know. I think round 2. But anyway, she didn't keep up with anything that she was supposed to keep up with. But she makes like to everybody that, I don't know. She act like it's real or something. But it's a lot of symptoms and things. We done talked about that. We done talked about BBLs, which is a Brazilian butt lift. We have talked about that in grave detail before. And she knows it. When I tell y'all things, I don't open up the chapter. I don't go into detail, but I could. With everything that I tell y'all, I could. I just don't. Okay. And that's why when you hear me say a lot of, most of y'all don't know. Now it be some people that they know the backstory, but a lot of y'all don't. And that's why the polls that I put up, that's why the polls be so active as they are. Because I ask those questions and people answer those questions through voting. Okay? Through voting. She's not going to tell y'all the things that matter. She's not going to give you updates on things that matters, that's been dropped by her. Okay? She's not going to do that. Period. Y'all just keep listening.
Told you, you the one flew down there to the Dominican Republic and climbed your ass up on that steel table and let them put all them damn holes in you and draw all on your damn body and shit and suck all that shit out just so you can get a butt. What the fuck? You can't get in that kitchen as much as you eat and suck on them pigtails and shit. You can't get in it. You can't gain a couple of pounds, do a couple of squats to get a butt. Huh? Do some donkey kicks. That'll fucking damn tighten your damn glitoris up. Maximus. Is it called a Maximus? Yeah. Your butt, that would tighten your butt up. Okay? I'm just saying. So y'all, she said that when she lifted her gown, her belly ring came out and fell in the tub. And apparently, y'all, that was the thing that made her explode. Mm-hmm. That was why she went off like she did. Now, y'all, hold up, okay, hold up, because I want to be neutral in everything that I say, okay. Now, yes, a lot of things will like make us reach a breaking point, or you know what I'm saying, holler out, get frustrated, whatever. But girl, because your belly ring came out, I can understand, but you're taking it too damn far. Get screaming. I'm talking about screaming, yelling. What, you was pulling your hair out and shit? Girl, no. And so y'all, I'm just saying, I'm gonna tell y'all, I think all of that was just justification. She said to y'all, okay, that she was mad because that belly ring flew into the tub or the sink or wherever it flew, right? And she took it out on that cat. But let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you what God loves, and you know God loves the truth, right? So what I think is that the frustration, it came because old ballerina shoes, ain't he locked up? Somebody came into my life the other day and they said, Kim, you ain't gonna talk about what's this? I call them ballerina shoes.
Tippy toes.
Okay, you ain't gonna talk about him being locked up. Nope. Show like hell no. That's real life, child. People get locked up for stuff all the damn time. Hell no, I ain't gonna talk about that. For what? What I'm gonna talk about that for? And what am I going to talk about that for? He wasn't nothing. But he was using her mind for her money, for food, for jewelry, all kinds of stuff. And didn't I tell him? I dedicated a full life to him. Didn't I tell ballerina shoes that if you sitting over there and you using her for money, you know good and well that you don't want to be in no relationship with her. I mean, how can it? Can't nobody be in a relationship with can't nobody be in a relationship who's still out here, trying to prostitute, trying to trick. I mean, you doing stuff that's showing that you still dibbling and dabbling. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it like a person's past has something to do with who they really are, because it don't. A lot of people they might have been going through drug addiction. They might have been been a prostitute before, and boom, now they don't even live like that. You would never know. You would never know a lot. So I don't want to use that against a person unless you out here, you trying to make life. Yeah, the only reason I talk about like I do about Herman is because you out here, you trying to make like you better than people. You literally done said it. You said you were superior to other commentators. And I had to say, bitch, I know you fucking lying. Ain't no damn way you superior to me. Ain't no way that you superior to me when you done had what? How many damn people done shot the club up? How many doggone men done literally shot your hair? Girl, if you don't get on somewhere, honey, I had to tell you, your reputation against mine, I literally had to come like that. Ain't nobody taking me nowhere. And there's some guys saying that they done tossed and turned me. Say what? Girl, if you don't get on up out of here, and the reason I said that is because you had a whole ninja that you swore to the people that was in love with you and stuff. Honey, he took you to Chuck E. Cheese at 2 a.m. Period. I'm just saying, somewhere don't nobody even know your ass. Like, get the hell up out of here. So I had to make that distinction. It's a very big distinction between the friend zone and you, boo. Okay, period. I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all, I told them, I was like, no, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I'm not finna talk about ballerina shoes being locked up. No, I'm not. Okay, but this is y'all. What I am gonna talk about is why she was doggone having that meltdown. Why she was having that meltdown and came to the people trying to put it and justify and put it on that damn cat. No animal, your fur baby, your precious spoiled fur baby shouldn't make you, okay, have a manic episode like that. Let me tell y'all why I think the frustration came. Because old Rex is locked the fuck up. Period. I think that's why, y'all. And what I think, I'm gonna tell y'all why I think it. She can't make that bail. That's why she's sitting up begging. She's sitting up dry begging. Wanting people. She keep talking about cash apps and stuff. I would never do y'all like that. I would never do y'all like that. See, what a lot of people is looking for. Let me tell you, I'm not supposed to go in to talk about no rep. Come on, I'm not finna do that. Why? Why would I? Why would I? When back in the past, last summer, when she was on that couch and he called himself going off on a female and making them threats and stuff. Did I or did I not? I ended alive and then I came right back and I literally ripped that ninja another butthole. Say who? You said you gonna do what to who? You ain't about to do nothing, huh? You is a user. Okay, you this, you that. So no. And y'all, what? The next day, I think, yeah, I was called out by a whole group of females. I was literally attacked for trying to take up for other women, right? I was attacked by a group of females for trying to take up for the, what, quote unquote, baby mama, okay? And she a female. So I was like, you know what? I privated the video. Okay, so no, we're not finna we ain't finna do that. We ain't about to talk about ballerina shoes or none of that. Okay, because she know what time it was for him. She know he wasn't feeling her. She know he wasn't about to be with her. He was just in it to win it. He was using her, and then because from the beginning he was acting right. She was bragging about it. He didn't go nowhere. He always want to be up under me. Bitch, he want to be up under you because you done told him that you about to get $30,000 damn dollars, 2 years of back pay from YouTube. Hell yeah, he acting right. And then as soon as he figured it out, when he damn heard my live, y'all, I had to tell y'all because I know some of y'all, how you know he listened to your live. Girl, please, let me tell you because I told people. And it's real. I mean, this is a whole doggone $5, $10 bag. Come on now. You think he ain't got he got a baby mama. You think the baby mama don't know other chicks. Somebody done shared my live. Girl, listen to this. Somebody done told him, and it was to him. What, you think I just talked to y'all? You think don't nobody listen to me? Whether they say it or not. Trust me, indeed. I done told y'all I had to leave a whole job because this chick, she knew who the friend zone was. I let y'all know I went to get my nails done, and this chick, she recognized me in there. Like, so boom. Anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all, honey. So, no, we're not finna talk about him, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all, that's where the meltdown came. Because if anybody does not know, oh yeah, he, when she fell, okay, he had, check this out. He had rented a house and he put a brand new living room set in there, a sofa and a love seat. It was a TV in there, nice size TV. Check this, y'all. Check everything out that I'm saying. And it was end tables and it had a robe. Y'all know how you go rent something and it comes, the whole living room, it's a package, it come together. He had did that, but check this, y'all. The house didn't have no lights. The house didn't have lights or water. Boom. The realest came through. Y'all know I came through. I said, y'all, child, it didn't have no lights and she fell in there. And she tried to come and to tell y'all, oh, I fell and he picked me up. I said, well, I be. Now he over there, he a damn a CNA. He a CNA. Like, girl, make it make sense. See, what she try to do is try to, conform everybody, make people think what it ain't. She try to make herself, appear to be bigger than what it is. No, boo. Because when you're talking to him, baby, and he got you literally laid up where there ain't no lights at, but he wasn't there, y'all. He wasn't there. She was in the attic, right? She was in the attic. She came through. Oh, it's moving day. Yeah, it's moving. No, he decided to move. He was gonna move in the house that didn't have lights or water. That's why he put the new living room set in there and the TV. Y'all, guess what? The lights and the water never came on. Ooh, never came on. Not in his name, it didn't. Never came on. Y'all, but let her tell it. Let her tell it. They moved from there because it was a condo. Ooh, I'm just saying.
No,
honey, y'all, he
no,
didn't live there either. Girl, he didn't live there either. I tried to let y'all know the place that didn't have the lights or the water where she fell and said that what was in the cooler? She made like food was in the cooler. Yeah, they couldn't get the water on there. Girl, you know damn well you couldn't get the water on. They tried stealing electricity. One time she came and said that the neighbor told her to plug up an extension cord. No, bitch, y'all got caught. You got caught for trying to steal somebody's electricity. And then let's see, before that, I'm trying to put together some. I won't tell y'all nothing wrong, okay? Before that, I let her know. I was like, I said, y'all. I said, y'all look at this. Let me tell y'all what's up. Let me tell y'all what's up. I said she stayed in the attic. He moved into the attic with her. Then after he was there, y'all know it was rats up there in that attic. Okay, if some of y'all don't know, guess man, it was a whole family. Templeton was up there, his baby mama. They had about 4 damn rats, 4 little baby rats. I said, man, fuck this shit. So boom. I guess he said, man, fuck this shit. Man, scared of rats too. So he left. It was his intention to move out of there. It was his intention. She was not his main. If some of y'all wasn't around during that time, child, it was disclosed about the other day, the Jeep in the woman's car, him taking her to the baby mama house, sitting in the car. Man, y'all, she done got jumped on, beat up, whatever. She done came and she done had a black eye, broke wrist, all kind of shit happened. If you wasn't there, baby, I'm telling you, if you was not there, just believe what I'm telling you. I am not lying about nothing, and she know I'm not. Okay, so y'all, I told her, I was like, baby, let me tell you what really. Let me tell y'all, I was telling y'all, I said, let me tell y'all what really was going on with that house. He was making that out of a trap spot. Period, point blank. I said he was making that damn house, that empty house that couldn't get lights and couldn't get water. Boom. I said,
now let me clarify something. Let me clarify something. When I say that empty house that couldn't get lights and couldn't get water, this is what I mean. During that time, her mom tried. She was alive, and she claimed she had called down there using his social. Called down there using her social. They said that they couldn't get the lights on. When I say using his social, I believe she was telling a damn lie. That's what I believe. So the lights never did get cut on. I think that it didn't work with her social. When it comes to him, I think that he didn't want to get the lights on because she would be there. I think that he was trying to drive her out. During that time, in that house, there was a live one time. She thought it was going to go different, but it didn't. He appeared on a live, walking into the kitchen. He said, and I quote, just like this, verbatim, just do your damn live and keep me out of it. She didn't know them words was coming out his mouth. And so when I went live, I said, y'all, he's trying to lay her down. He's trying to, any kind of way that he can, he's trying to break away from her. Okay, he's trying to break away from her. He didn't want her living there. He did not want her living with him. Just like when, what she say, the condo. No, y'all. If you was there, that man did not live there. She claimed he did, but no, he didn't. He didn't live there. Okay. And so every time I would tell people, he's just trying to lay her down slow, but it was hard to get rid of her. And see, that's why I had to come through and tell Rex, see, you done did too much. You done took too much from her. And now she feels like you owe her something. That's why one time she was live, she threw the phone. She was yelling. She on the other phone talking. You dirty motherfucker. This and that. I mean, it was like she forgot she was live on the other phone. She was screaming and mad, calling all kind of names. And I put that together. I said, you owe her. You owe her. Rex, you owe her. And now that's what she got over your head. Now she can say, I want my money back, or I want this back, or I want that back. And that's why it makes sense when I was talking about the coat that you guys seen one time, December 25th. December 24th, he wasn't there. 23rd, he wasn't there. 22nd, he wasn't there. Then all of a sudden on the 25th, he came walking through the door. So your man that is in so much love with you, that you love so great, y'all in a relationship, y'all live together, this, that, and the third, all of that, bye. See, they don't want me to talk about it. That's when they come through, because they don't want me to drop the truth to y'all. See, y'all are new people. And when I start opening up, have y'all noticed? We've been live over an hour and ain't nobody said nothing. But as soon as I start talking about something that happened in the past and it's real, bam, here they come. They try to silence me. They don't want that out there. But I'm going to tell y'all, on December the 25th, he came walking in. I said, damn, that's not real. That don't happen in real life. That ain't how it go for real. Yo, you in a whole relationship and your man been gone 4-5 days and he just gonna come walking up in it like it ain't nothing. I said, y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is what she's not telling y'all. He came up in there on the 25th, talked down. He had on a brand new hat, brand new coat, brand new shirt, brand new jeans, and he had on them black and white Jordans that she had went live and showed everybody. Hey, here go baby shoes. Yeah, he bought him 2 pair, but we never seen the other pair. We only seen the black and white ones, right? Came out. Girl, she bought them shoes. It came out. But anyway, y'all, okay? So, y'all remember what was it? A couple days ago, I told y'all, he never bought her anything. Anything. Didn't celebrate the anniversary, the birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas, nothing. Never bought her nothing. But he took. And that's why I told him, she gonna hold all that mess over your head. So like I was saying, if you in a relationship and just say your spouse been gone for a week and they just come in the house and you smiling like it ain't nothing. That don't happen, y'all. That don't happen in real life. Come on now. That don't happen. I said, y'all, in my opinion, he came by there to pick up his gifts. That coat and that outfit was a Christmas gift. Period. She didn't see him, but she wanted to make like to y'all that she hadn't seen him. He done came by there to pick up his gifts. Now he did do that because it was just in him. That's what he did. He took and took and took and took and took, but he never gave. And so I said, yeah, he done came by because it was in her. At that time, somebody, I think it was a cousin of his or somebody that knew him, put it in the chat. And I'm talking about y'all up under a video. And they was like, yeah, she calls his phone. He be chilling with his family and his friends and, just kicking back, just chilling. She keep calling, come by here. My money, this and this. Come on now. I made it make sense. This is how she was, right? And so when I tell y'all, yeah, after a while, he saw the crazy, okay? Saw the crazy. And I'm pretty sure he done told her, messing with you, I will be up under somebody's jail. I go to jail, period. Y'all, she done been sitting in the car stalking him. This is when he called himself laying her down, breaking up with her. Okay? He wasn't around her or nothing. Why? She went live from sitting in a car, just facing something, just sitting in the parking lot. It's dark, y'all. It's dark. And she was just sitting there thinking she was going to catch him coming out the house or going in. But she never did. I had to come live. And I told her, girl, get the fuck up out that car. You too old to be out there stalking some doggone ninja that ain't yours. Period. It was so much going on. That's why I'm telling y'all. After the house that didn't have lights or have water, the furniture was brand new. She went live. Oh yeah, he went and see he paid cash. He paid $1,000 for that pack. Oh, for real? Okay, so it's his. Why when you moved to the condo, it didn't come? Why you didn't get it? But she was coming live. They in love. Her man, he loved me. This, that. So I was making everything make sense with real life. With real life. And she couldn't stand it. She could not stand it. Period. So that's like, if you was there, then you know I'm not lying. But y'all that wasn't there, oh, she got y'all fooled. She got y'all in the chokehold. That's what she think. That's what she think for now. I'm just saying. Y'all hold on.
If you research it, Milwaukee has a bad problem with homeless people or people going up in the damn abandoned houses, dressing them up as theirs, turning that motherfucking place into their spot. Period. I said, y'all, he was making that out of a trap house. They do it all the time. People with you've seen on the news where you have like drug dealers or kingpins or whatever the case may be. They have a certain business, but the business is a front. Okay, it's a front for their shady dealings. Period. It's no secret. People do it all the time, right? And that's what was going on with him. And I put the mat down. I put the mat down, y'all. Okay, honey, I put the mat down like we was watching WWE. She know it. She know what's up. She knew what's up. Okay, so I let everybody know. I was like, that's a trap spot. Okay, it's more to that story. Okay, it's a lot to that story, honey. We got the TV, the furniture, like y'all. Now you got that pretty. You over there. You done came one day. It's dead people in the hallway. You got piss in the hallway. You got crack valves, needles, and all that bullshit. This is her come out her mouth now, laying all outside and in the breezeway. And then December 25th or 26th, you just bam, you just magically it's magically delicious, like a lucky damn charm, and here you in a mini mansion. Get the fuck up out of here, please, ma'am. Will you please? Okay. And so I told y'all, I said, y'all do know that it's like what people saying. It makes more sense than to say she rented it, because she was trying to say, oh, I rented this, and yeah, I didn't even have to pay a deposit. Say what now? Huh? Pretty as that place is, you didn't have to pay a application fee. I'm sorry, application fee, not the deposit. Application fee. They didn't run your background or nothing. Will you get up out of here, girl? Get up out of here, please. That is not how realty companies work. I just showed y'all the lockbox. The lockbox still on there. Y'all, bam. And then the lockbox was gone. After I showed that to y'all, it was gone. Check, y'all check the lies. Y'all be looking at it just like I do. Check the lies and then check mine. And y'all be like, damn, Brother Show did. I screenshotted it. I said, y'all, look at this. I use Google Image. On one live, I used Google Image. I said, what? Because Google Image show told me, oh, that's a lockbox right there, which I already knew. And realty companies, they use those lock boxes to hold the key when they showing people, it's convenient. They don't have to leave the office and meet the people out there. Some people done stood them up. So it's a waste of their time and gas. And that's why I think it's more convenient to use a lock box. But anyway, check this, y'all. You see that little TV? That TV look like it's about a 32-inch, don't it? Where that big TV that Rex had? I'm just saying. Baby, she went live, y'all, when the Goodwill or whatever place she went, organization, to get that couch. Bam, you went live. Hold up, you wouldn't have had to do that, because that ninja that you screwing, he had a brand new set, a whole living room set. Why that's not over there? Period. I'm just saying, why that's not over there. Not now that you're not messing with them. But what I'm talking about, is during the time that you was letting him hit. I'm just saying. Why that stuff is not over there? The TV, the lamps, the couches, the love seat, the rug. Why it's not over there? It would have looked real nice because it's brand new. Look real nice up in that brand new mini mansion. I'm just saying, y'all see how my commentary, it makes sense when we put two and two together. None of what the hell she be showing people, none of what she talks about makes any sense. And yes, ma'am, people is starting to grasp on, and they are starting to find her out. They are starting to find her out, y'all. So I'm talking about the meltdown, right? And in my opinion, that's why you got the meltdown. And that's why she is frustrated. She got frustrated and she was yelling at the cat because she can't bail him out. And in her mind, if she do bail him out, right, it would look like she's the down chick. She's there for him. You know, that's what it'll look like, y'all. Okay, she want to show him that she his main, and she's not. Okay, she's not, and that's what I think, y'all. That's why y'all been seeing the enormous amount of videos. That's why this Cash App business is being talked about. You know what I'm saying? Yes, support, and it's just all of that. And you talking junk about one. It's just a lot of stuff. It's just a lot, y'all. But the number one thing, yes, ma'am. If I didn't even know, people telling me if he's locked up, y'all can best believe. Well, it came out her mouth too. She said that he's locked up, but she was talking about another channel mentioning him and her, on her channel, and how she gonna strike that channel, this, that, and the third. Strike them, because that channel, I'm gonna tell y'all, that channel, they don't have their commentary. It's not the same as mine. They have an entirely different commentary style. You know what I'm saying? And they have people, a lot of people know, and some people don't. Some people don't know, and some people don't know that yes, they have had channels to have been terminated in the past, but so has her mom. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about calling the kettle green and doing all this shit and pointing your fingers at somebody else, but you done did the same thing. When we talk about that, it don't make sense, baby, because you circumventing too. You're circumventing too. Okay, and that's why I always say, y'all, one day it's going to be the last day. It's going to be the very last upload. Herman, if you think just because my channel is good standing, great standing, no the fuck it's not. You're not even supposed to be uploading. Period. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. I know, because I'm telling y'all, I know she listening. She right up in here. She's right up in here. So that is why, y'all, okay, because she can't. She cannot. And that's why y'all seeing, video after video after video. She trying to get the money up. She trying to make it. Okay? She trying to make the money so she can beat the baby mama down there so she can bail him out. But honey, even if you do, even if he do, he might come on. He might come back. He might get his knob slobbed down, but he gonna be gone. You mean to girl? If once he found your motherfucking ass out and found how crazy you was, I guess he said, "Man, damn this shit." You know what I'm saying? Then you cuckoo, y'all. It goes back to the damn last year on December the 25th, 1 year ago. We seen that coat one time. I said, y'all, who bought it to y'all? Who bought it to the people? I said, y'all, let me tell y'all about clothes. See, toxic chicks, they will, if they buy a ninja song, a toxic chick, she will cut it up, bleach it, she'll rip that shit off of you, all that. Not to mention her throwing it up in your face. I'm just saying, a toxic chick. Okay? Basically, people that's been in toxic relationships. And the reason I can talk about toxic relationships, because I too have been in a fucking toxic relationship. Okay? So I can talk about it. Period. Right? And I showed y'all that, and we talked about it. And no one ever seen that doggone coat again. I let y'all know. I said, honey, there ain't no telling where that damn coat went. She probably bought the coat, you know what I'm saying? Now she might have didn't do nothing to the shoes. Them shoes she bought him. You know what I'm saying? Hell, he was always had them on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Every time they went live, then the only pair of damn shoes that you caught him in. Period. Point blank. She knows stuff. She knows, y'all. I am talking some real shit. Okay. But yeah, that's why she mad, and that's why y'all seeing all these videos, because she trying to get him to come back to her. Just the same way she tried to get Kenneth Stone to come back to her when she exploited them little girls. But come to find out, people didn't know. Some people, because I asked on a poll, and they was like, "Nah, I ain't know that," and I know you didn't. Some people just done doggone subscribe and don't know a damn thing about her. Honey, she done doggone been in an 6 to 8 year relationship with a whole damn predator. That man doggone forcibly took it from a 10-year-old. Whether he forcibly did it or it was mutual, I don't know. But something wrong with him, because the little girl 10. They ain't have a damn thing to talk about. They not on what the fuck they gonna talk about, the strawberries that's on her panties. I'm just saying, right? And yeah, she defended it. She talked about it. She never went back and said anything about the little girl. And supposedly, allegedly, word on the curb is that the little girl's mama supposed to be her homegirl. And y'all know I got up on the podium with my 2 cents, honey. I said, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you was taking your ninja to your homegirl's house? Huh? You was taking him around your homegirls? Like, for real? Girl. And guess what? Because she had a little girl, y'all, it just struck me that he conspired that. She said on a live when she defended him, she was like, he treated me well. So, I really, how she say that? Because people was in her life telling her she was going to hell, she gonna get payback.
This how she said it. She was on a live and she said, and I quote, "I look past what he did to that little girl because of how he treated me. He gave me money, he paid my bills, and I know, but he was in another state. And the car that she was driving in Florida was in his name. And I had to tell the people in my commentary, I said, that's because he's uneducated. See, he's thinking that, that can be like concealed, kept under wraps. He didn't want everybody, the general public, he didn't want them to know that his past, it contained that charge and that he was convicted. He was sent off to prison. He didn't want people to know that. But she kept on saying it, even on lives. I ain't got to lie. She kept on saying it, even when she was at Uncle Ray's. Say, I tell the people. I tell you and your fat girlfriend. Yeah, she did all of that. So when I bring something to y'all, I don't be lying. Y'all. She done told that man he living with another woman. I done talked to the woman and everything. The woman done told me, honey, he heard everything that you said. Yeah, when I told him, no, you don't have to be worried about that, because whatever you did, the case that went on with that little girl is public record. All people got to do is Google it. All they have to, your transcript, it's online, your picture, your mug shot, all of that. So you don't have to be worried up about that. As soon as I said that, y'all, in my right hand, to God. Guess what he told her? And she was at Ray Nett's house the same day she was rinsing them greens. He told her he didn't have a car. Sure did. And she hit the ceiling on live. Sure did. See, but y'all will never see that video, because that's on the channel. That YouTube terminated. So yeah. Guys, I encourage y'all. I just got a call, and I think this call is important. So I am going to end the live, and I encourage you guys to go and watch any videos that you might not have seen, so that you can get a clear understanding of things. I'm going to say this before I go. The black uniform, after you made the statement, and it's clear as day that, to me, from your words, to me, you got fired for verbal assault or something. There was a report put in on her. Okay. Now, after that, You mean to tell me in 2 days you already got a job? But ever since I've been covering you, you've only had one job. I'm just saying that's a lot to put together, to think about. Just because y'all see a black uniform and she got on some high heels marching around like a crazy person, y'all just think about it. She is that old, throwing on a uniform, pretending that she got a job instead of just keeping it real. Instead of just keeping it real. Why you think y'all heard? Yeah, I think I'ma just go ahead and be my own boss. Cause you know damn well nobody hired you. Take that black uniform off, child. I'm just saying, stop faking the funk. You know what time it is, cause I know what time it is. I thought you said you was real. Oh, y'all, the saga is going to continue. Cause all she gonna do is keep lying. It's just in her. It's in her DNA. That's all she gonna keep doing is lying. Okay. So like I said, y'all, I am going to end this live. I do encourage you guys, if you're not new to the friend zone, to subscribe. I encourage you to hit the description, read the description, any links in there, and click on them. There's a main link that will lead you to all of my social media handles. Click that link, subscribe, and or follow. Okay. The Cash App is there too, in case you decide that you want to support the channel. And recently I have been announcing that if you don't have a membership, I implore you, I appeal to you, you might want to get you one. You might want to get you one. Okay. Um, Today is today Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, y'all. Today is Wednesday. And I just want to say happy Wednesday to everybody. And I want to welcome the new subscribers into the zone. Okay. Thank y'all for y'all's support. Stay tuned, y'all. Okay. Grab your membership if you don't have one. Okay. I'm going to put this clue out there. Saturday, it's going up. But until then, guys, I love y'all and I thank y'all so much for supporting me here and over on the Tickety of the Talk. It's your girl Kim, aka the Brazilian Beauty, the one and only, okay? Because can't nobody rock a mic like I can. Bye, y'all.